Alright everybody, welcome back. I don't know which order I'm uploading these in. I've made two other videos showing my other two rifles, but this is the main one that everyone's gonna love, because who doesn't love an M1 Garand? I probably don't have to do a lot of background information on these, as I'm sure everybody knows about them. Everybody wants one. So it is an 8-round clip that goes into this rifle, and when you get to the end, you have that famous ping. So from the information that I know and got, the United States was looking at being able to lay down more fire towards an enemy. The Thompson machine gun did a great job, chambered in 45 ACP, had a lot of kick to it, and they wanted a rifle that could also lay down a lot of fire. Prior to this, I believe they only had the M1903s, which are just a bolt action rifle, just like Russia, just like Germany. And during time of war, you want to find something new. I know they were designing this prior to that, but the World War II is when these really got implemented. So mine's a Springfield rifle. It is not an actual World War II rifle. Mine was made in 1958, I believe. It's towards the end of the production. It's the last production year that they made these. When I went in to pay off my Yugoslavian Mauser, I saw this thing and I was eyeing it up. The shop owners know that I'm into World War II. In the past, he had an all-original German MP40 that he let me hold and look through and took it apart and everything. Super cool. Absolutely loved it. I seen a couple of these at Cabela's. The one was from 1945, in rougher shape than this, and they wanted more than what I paid for this. So I'm holding on to this until I can find either someone that's willing to trade, or if I can find a World War II one, maybe a little bit earlier. I'm kind of shooting for that 1943, 1944 range. Obviously you have your International that made them, and Winchester, and they do chamber these in 308. Mine is chambered in the true round of 30-06, which most of these came in. From what I know, only the 308s were given to the Navy and Air Force. Everybody else got 30-06. So I know some had leather, some had this non-leather strap. I have both. I just particularly like this over the leather just a little bit more. Both of them are dated from the 1940s. I want to say the leather one's 1942 and this one is 1944. So overall, rifle's in kind of rough shape. It's definitely seen some sort of action, I would assume. Or whoever owned it before me didn't take a lot of care of it. Not a good care of it. I would like to get a new stock and furnish it. I love the way it looks now, but I'm also into photography and wouldn't mind changing it out when I go to the range and stuff like that. And just having one on hand, because accidents happen, and this wood is pretty old, and I just want a second one on hand, just because I'm picky like that. So kind of hard to see, but I do have that mark there. I do know what it is. I don't remember offhand though, but I believe when these rifles go to get tested, they have to have a stamp on them, which I believe that stamp is. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, just going off of memory here, that's what that means. So I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. Hopefully it'll work, but I doubt it. Give me just a second. All right, here we go. I know that's what everybody's waiting to hear. I'll put a video of me shooting this at the end of the video. It is a shorter video because of the fact that I wanted to take this to the range, and then we had an incident at work. I worked as a security guard, and instead of working my normal hours, I got thrown onto back-to-back 12-hour shifts for at least a month straight. So my range time never actually happened. I live up in Wisconsin. It was February, so the temperatures are freezing, and the ammo just went bad. So it caused the rifle not to cycle properly. I did buy a new box of 30-06, shot it through the rifle, and it shot beautifully. But the video I have is me shooting the bad ammo. And yes, I know that there's a round in here. With all my rifles, I put dummy rounds in there. This doesn't hurt anything. That way when someone wants to look at it, they can, and don't have to worry about shooting me or themselves or anyone else. So don't mind my cats in the background. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Again, this is not an actual World War II rifle. I am on the lookout for one though, and it is in my near future to buy one. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and stay tuned because I do have more stuff in my collection that is coming in the mail currently. It's not as nice as the rifles per se, but still part of the collection. Hope y'all have been enjoying the videos. Thanks.